Hey everybody, this is Kristen and I've got your August 2018 Cotton Cuts box here in front of me today. And I'm really excited to see what Debbie, my consultant, my fabric enthusiast, picked out for me, because Cotton Cuts is a monthly subscription box that only sends you fabric, and you actually have somebody who goes through and looks at your preferences and your feedback and says, okay, cool, I've got these fabric lines coming up this month and I think they're really gonna like these pieces. So I'm excited to see what I've got in store today, and let's take a look. So inside, my first thing I see is find joy in the journey. And on the back of this, I have my list of contents of what different fabrics fabric lines that I got. So I've got Florals, which is Elephant Garden by Printfresh Studio for Clothworks. Reproduction fabric, which is Evelyn's Homestead by Betsy. I cannot pronounce her last name and I'm not going to butcher it. For Moda fabrics. Holiday seasonal fabrics is Swell Christmas by Urban Chiks for Moda. And then blenders, I've got Pearl Luxe by Pattern Wheel for Henry Glass. So that's what's in my box this month. There's also a couple of other options that weren't included, and that's totally fine. One of them's blender or batiks, and I actually said, please, I've got plenty, don't send me any. So that's totally fine. And then the other one they usually include or have an option of is a juvenile or children's fabric. So that's what I've got in my box this month. We have the designer spotlight is Peta Peace, and I will put her entire about me section in the description box below. And then the great thing is we also are given a code to download one of these 5 patterns. So you always get a bunch of really cool fabric, you always get a pattern, and what Cotton Cuts does is they send you a little something extra. And this month it is a Midnight Spell panel for Henry Glass fabrics. So I've got that, and then last but not least, we always get these little block of the month coloring cards. So it shows you the Broken Dishes block, and then on the back you can do your own coloring. And the cool thing is if you post your completed coloring sheet using hashtag #CCColorChallenge, you can win 2 yards of fabric. You just got to get it in by the 15th. So kind of a cool thing that they run. Alright, now if you're like me, you're like, okay, seriously, stop talking, let's get to the fabric. So, here's my fabric. I'm going to get out our little something extra panel, which is Halloween. And generally, I'm not a Halloween, you know, I don't really decorate for it, but this is kind of fun. So it says Trick or Treat and Happy Halloween, and it's got pumpkins and a witch's hat and a kitty cat and bats. This is kind of fun. I actually might, maybe I'll make like a little centerpiece for my table or something. This would be fun. So that is my little something extra. Now, to the fabric itself. We've got, just by glancing at it, some really pretty colors in here. Looks like I got a couple of different options. So I'm going to start at the one end, which is all the Pearl Luxe fabrics. And let me tell you, I'm stoked. I've got a couple of blues, I've got a couple of grays. The colors are beautiful. So we'll just start with this one. You know, I looked online and I wasn't sure if I was gonna like them or not, but in person, I do. This one's kind of like gray and really light purple. And then of course it's got all these really fun shimmery pieces. Even like a little bit of blue and browns. So this is really fun. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, which honestly is pretty much what I say about every single piece of fabric, so maybe I should just stop. But this is really pretty. I like it. So we've got my like gray and purple, we'll call it, Then we've got like a black and gray and silver. So this is fun. It reminds me of like, it kind of looks like paint splatter, but in a good way. I mean, last month I had the fabric that looked like somebody took bleach to it, or I wasn't a fan. This more is just like an abstract painting. So this is fun. So that's my like gray and black piece. I've got this really pretty orange metallic, which I love. This is really a pretty, pretty color. I've got a yellow, and I am so excited for some of these more holiday, well not holiday, autumn fabric colors. I love like the reds and the yellows, and orange autumn is my favorite time of year. So I've got two beautiful fabrics that fit into that right now. And then as always, I've got blues, and I love, love, love my blues. So this one's pretty much just different shades of blue with a little bit of shimmer in it. And then, oh, this is cool. So hopefully y'all could see this. It's blues, but on the background, it's actually like, these are light flowers. So hopefully you can see that in amongst all of the shimmer. Trying to see if there's somewhere easier on here to see it, but really fun, pretty print. I'm really glad. I had looked at them online and I was like, Debbie, I'm not sure I'm gonna like these. Use your best judgment, and I really do. I'm really excited to have more than just one or two. These are really, really pretty, so yay! All right, I got a couple from the, all right, so the one I just showed you was the Pearl Luxe by, for Henry Glass. The next one, and some of these I only know because I actually went and looked at the fabric lines. This one's gonna be the Elephant's Garden by Printfresh, I can't say that, Printfresh Studios. So I'm very opinionated if you haven't figured it out yet. And Cotton Cuts always asks, hey, you know, we've got these couple of lines coming up, just so you know. And I always look and I'm like, well, I like these two patterns from this line, and I really hate that line. Please don't give me any of it. Poor Debbie. I am so blunt, so honest, and I'll tell her if I really hated a fabric she sent me or not, and why. But, so one of the ones that I bring that up because this is one of the ones I liked with the nice, big, pretty florals, and so I'm excited to get that. And this is another one, that same pattern, but in this really pretty, like aqua light blue, which really makes it all pop, I think. So super pretty. And then, same fabric line, we have this really small floral. So I told her, I was like, I like the big floral, and I like the little floral, and I like the elephants. The rest of it, eh. So far so good. Yay! This is gonna be my Swell Christmas. I took a look at that one and I'm like, there's really only one pattern I like. Sorry. This is it. This is just it might look a little bit funny on the colors, but it's red and green, and then like the center is pink. I don't know why I'm showing it that side. So fun, holiday, makes me think of Christmas. And then we've got my Reproduction fabrics. I love Reproduction fabrics. They always make me really happy. I actually just bought a ton for another project. And so here we go. We got some Evelyn's Homestead for Moda. So this is going to be, I'm not entirely sure what shade to call this. It's kind of like an orangey red. And it's got, you know, these beautiful flowers on it, kind of like a little bit of scroll work in there. And like I said earlier, fall fabric colors, yay! And in with that as well, purple might not be a traditional fall color, but it does kind of work. So we've got this beautiful purple, I love purple, and it's just got like these little beautiful flowers, kind of almost geometric in a little ways here, but really, really pretty. So I have nothing to complain about, you guys. I love all of my fabrics and I'm really stoked. There's been months where I'm like, yeah, I've got 3 that I absolutely love, and there's months where I'm like, all right, it's all decent, but I'm actually super, super happy with everything in this box. So Debbie or Kim, if y'all are watching this, this was a superb month. Thank you. I'm definitely excited to make something fun with these. And if I do, well, when I do, I will post it to social media. So if y'all like this video, if you want more honest feedback, not just everything is sunshine and rainbows and I love everything, even though I don't, which is not the case in this box, but you know what I'm saying. If you want more videos where honesty is the best policy, I've got a ton more, so check them out. If you haven't heard about the puzzle mystery quilt and you're interested in learning more, I've got videos on that. I've got all kinds of cool things you can watch. Click subscribe. I think I'm almost to 200 followers, which is crazy. I love it. Thank you guys. Hit subscribe, tell your friends, hit the little like button. That helps, you know, generate more views to the page. And definitely hit the little, I've heard it called the ding dong, the little bell button or whatever, so you can get notifications when I do post something new. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll talk to you soon.